It's roller coaster, and that's right. It's time for a cool, radical new video. The top 10 coasters at Kings Island. I was here 2 weekends ago, or a weekend ago, and it was an excellent time. I had an excellent time, excellent park, excellent coasters. But I didn't ride one major coaster. That was Flight of Fear. The line was over an hour the entire day, and I was kind of like, blah, whatever. Also didn't ride Flying Ace and Great Pumpkin Coaster, but I'm not very mad. I rode everything else, and I had a great day. So let's get on with the list here. Number 10 was Adventure Express. And very fun. Mine Train had some solid theming. You know, they got that Indiana Jones, like it used to be Indiana Jones theming. A lot of really, really good laterals. Reminded me a lot of Magnum. Very fun, solid ride. But, you know, it's only a Mine Train, so how good can it really be? Number 9 is Backlot Stunt Coaster. This is a really, really fun ride, actually. Had 2 pops of airtime. A pretty intense first helix. It's fun to try to keep your hands up when you're going through that, because it's actually pretty good sustained G's. Kind of underrated rides, but they're still just family coasters that you ride when there's no line, and just a fun ride. And number 8 is Vortex. Now, back row, excellent ride. Or at least the drop was excellent. Really, really, really good airtime in the back row. And I've heard the hill after the drop in the front row is really good too for that air. But there is some roughness to this ride. You get a lot of headbanging after the mid-course brake run. The bat wing and the corkscrews are pretty bad. Still a lot of fun, and that first drop is really, really good. Number 7 is Beast. Now, yes, this is pretty low for some people, but I think it was actually kind of underrated, at least if you're talking about the people I'm talking to. It's like Ryan and Skylar and Bradley. Those guys, they really hate on this ride, and I mean, I can understand it. It doesn't do anything. There's no airtime. It's trimmed a lot. Actually, they trim really hard on the drop, and before the second lift hill, it's just trimmed so much. Yeah, the second trim, like in that such a long track, man. I mean, it's not a pretty ride sometimes. The helix is pretty fun. A lot of strong, fun laterals. Not very rough, really, either. Just a fun ride through the woods, I guess. But no airtime to speak of, which is a bummer. Number 6 is the Bat, which was a very short ride, actually, but still a very fun ride, and not very rough either, which means it's probably better than Beast. So there's that. That's really all I can say, though. It's underrated, I guess. Yeah. And Racer, I rode both sides, and the left side, the blue train, was better than the red train. Why? I don't know. The airtime was strong kind of before the first turnaround on both sides, but I found it to be stronger on the blue side. So yeah, and it's definitely better than Beast. I mean, it has airtime, and that's all you can ask for, really. So yeah, cool. Number 4 is Firehawk. This is the Vekoma Flying Dutchman at the park. It used to be at Jaga Lake. But that doesn't matter. We're talking about the quality of the ride here, and it was a very fun ride. Definitely not a Tatsu, but very intense loop. A lot of fun flying moments through it, and yeah, just a fun ride, you know, like every other ride. And then you got Banshee, the new B&M invert. This is my 50th credit, and I kind of wish Mystic Timbers was my 50th credit, because that was a lot better than this. In between the inversions, it was really, really rattly, like rattlier than any B&M I've ridden, which includes like Scream, Rougarou, what else? Goliath at Fiesta Texas, Gatekeeper, all those. This was rattlier than all those combined, dude. Honestly, this thing was so bad. It's probably because I rode in the back row. I really want to re-ride it now in the front row just to see how much better it is. But still a very fun ride, very intense. More intense than I thought it would be, but I still prefer like Raptor and stuff like that, because it's just so rattly. Like, if a ride has to be that rattly, that will definitely take it down a lot of spots on my overall coaster ranking. So, but yeah, still a fun ride. Definitely top 3 in the park no matter what. And 2 is Diamondback. That's right. Number 1 is that coaster on the right in the background. Very, very fun ride. My first B&M Hyper. And yeah, excellent airtime in every hill. Better than I thought, actually. I sat row 15, and man, just so good. What else can I say, really? The splashdown was fun, I guess. Kind of intense helix up into the mid-course. The thing before the splashdown was just kind of filler. But still very fun. Probably one of the best B&M hypers. So yeah. Number one is Mystic Timbers. This is the only ride there I rode more than once. Yeah, pretty sad, right? Yeah, I rode it 3 times in like 45 minutes. It was like a really packed day. So here, quick story time. We waited in front of the entrance until they opened the ride for like 20 minutes, and we were like on the first train in like 4 hours. That was pretty dope. And then the line wasn't very long after that ride. And by the way, the first ride I rode with back row, it was pretty good. I'm like, gosh, probably not better than the Diamondback. And then my second ride, we waited about 25 minutes for front row, and that was pretty solid. It was definitely better than Diamondback. Well, that's pretty solid. No, it was really good. It's my number 4 coaster now, better than Diamondback. Yeah, a lot of really good airtime all around, amazing pacing. Um, I mean, there isn't really a highlight of the ride. I guess like the final section, that's the most intense part and the strongest laterals and airtime. Yeah, and then after that, the line was probably over an hour, and my dad bought a games card for $5, which allowed us to spin the wheel for Fastlane. And what do you know? This is like right by Mystic Timber's entrance. So we could have got like Adventure Express or Vortex with this, but no. We got Mystic Timbers, and we skipped that hour-long line and rode middle, and we decided, yeah, front row is the best on this ride for sure. So yeah, I had a great day at Kings Island, and you should go too. Thanks for watching. See you guys later.